Welcome back for the game 5 between these two teams. You have TakeOver taking on Jax. It's been back and forth in the series. And Max, we have a game 5 for all the marbles here.
Yeah, I called the game for maybe it's a caster curse once again, but yeah, props to Jax to create this game 5 opportunity for them, and yeah, now that's maybe the pressure is more on TakeOver because they were maybe a bit favorite in coming to this series. So yeah, they need to close that game 5 as Jax did it yesterday.
Do you have a prediction on your end, Bucky? Who do you think takes the game 5 here, my man?
I don't have any prediction. I don't want to I don't want to take side. I just want to see a great game and make the best team win.
Bucky said nobody is sending me a DM tonight as he's getting ready for tip-off there. By the way,
it's the type of DM that I want.
And the type of DM you want, you're not going to get in this stream. But we'll go ahead and get things started here in a moment. What's your cat's name, by the way, Bucky?
It's called Buko. It's called Buko. So it's like Bucky and Buko.
Got it. Okay. All right. Little package. Sounds good to me. As we get things started here with a quick foul, 6 seconds in. And again, elimination game. Winner moves on to round robin. I think it's fair to say Jax was the one who had to come back with backs against the wall and win a couple of games to force this game 5. Jax dots the right side. Not going to go. Excuse me, the left side. Another offensive rebound by Henri. And he puts up the easy 2.
He's so big.
I'm telling you, that man might be 7'5". It's not possible in the game, but he might be 7'5". That one's going to get the ball back. Are they going to go up with it immediately? It's going to get fouled.
Good job from Kata, and I wanna talk a bit about Kata. Maybe he's sometimes a bit too discreet on offense, but he's done a great job to defend 45.
Definitely an impactful player on the offensive end as well, as he calls a nice little cut for Kota right on cue. Discreet indeed. No one saw that cut, Max.
Yeah, I'm sorry. Every time I talk about Kota, he's answering to me. So yeah.
See, now you're taking sides. That's what you're doing.
Kota is like Kuroko when you're talking anime, you know, the one that nobody sees. Once it's cut, it's already too late.
That's the left side. That shot's not going to go. Gets up, rebound. Over to Creative. Creative, smart foul there as you had Henri down low in the middle. Did you make an anime reference? Is that what that was?
Yeah, Kuroko Basket, if you know it.
I've heard Kuroko because my friends watch anime. I personally don't. I haven't gotten into it just yet. As you get a nice shot there. You know, I'm glad he went and took advantage as another offensive rebound. Already 2 by Henri down low to give him 4 points total. But yeah, my friends always tell me to get into it, and they actually love it. I just haven't had the chance.
Yeah, like the main character is like super discreet, so nobody sees him on the floor, and he always make great things happen. Like he's like a shadow, you know.
Yeah, a little sneaky fella. I just started back up, Ozark. So I've started that back up. But
oh yeah.
Creative looking for something, calls a cut there, and hey,
good job.
Quick 8-0 lead. Look for a timeout to be called by TakeOver here in a moment to stop the run. And Doc's going to get fouled. Not quite sure why. Perhaps he went ahead and had... Watch Kuroko, no basket. I might have to. Is it on Netflix or something? I might have to watch at least an episode.
I think it's on Netflix, yeah.
Yeah, it's on Netflix.
You know, I had Joe, my buddy Joe Vegas. He went ahead and left. We had a call that we're having. We're discussing game plan for a 2K League game. And he left the call because he said a comic came out and he had to go read it. And I was like, what do you mean? You're like 30 years old. What do you mean a comic came out and you have to go read it? I don't know what it was. I don't know what, show it was. I'd have to find out from him, but I know anime's big as you got a 10-2 lead here. All right. Perfect. I'll go watch that tonight. Got a cold drink here, by the way, for Jesus.
Yep.
We saw Creative have one earlier in the series, and that's going to be a turnover. Creative had an open shot. Gets it over to Kota. Gets it down low to Henri, and Henri with another basket.
What a
Henry is
brutal
just
start.
huge.
Henry making his impact felt here as Jesus has got to get out of this cold ring. Jesus trying to work out, trying to find a little bit of space. Gets it over to Doc. Doc takes that shot, finds the bottom of the net. Couple of haters in the chat. That's okay. We appreciate you helping out the views. And Dot to the left corner one more time. And Henry with another offensive rebound.
Wow. No team take? I know he activated
He activated his personal one.
Yeah.
At this point, Bucky, I'm pretty sure Jax is just missing on purpose so that Henry can get those offensive boards.
But yeah, it's great that they saw that Henry was really dominating his matchup against Nick, so they found a way to give him more ball, you know.
And there's Henry down low, wide open. You know, the strategy seems to be give up twos more than threes, but like it just isn't working out right now. As Jesus is off of his cold ring, gets it.
Oh,
Tried to get the shot off with a bailout pass. Creative. Dare he go all the way up? It's bad decision there as Nick goes ahead and gets that block. He's got to be smarter than that. Appreciate T Springs hanging out with us here as Nick goes ahead and returns a favor with the two of his own. 16-9 in favor of Jax. Half a minute left in the first quarter. We'll get you guys to listen in and start things off in the second. As Creative gets it past half court. Henry, pick and roll action. Henry down low, tries to dot the right. No, sir. Gonna take the points himself. That man's probably got like, what, 8 to 10 himself now?
Yeah, he's just perfect.
Even when he misses, he grabs his own board, padding his stats. As Doc gets it down low to Nick. Nick with the easy two. 6.4 in the first. Creative. Got to get the ball out of here. Got to pass it if he wants to get a shot attempt off. And Kata. I think that one was a little too late anyway. 18-11 is the end of your first quarter with Henry 12 points. So the way that it is at the end of the first quarter is Henry 12, team takeover 11.
That's insane.
That's how it plays out, as that one's not going to go. Nick with his own offensive rebounds. Dots the left side, and they go ahead and green it. And that'll give him a 3. Let's have a listen in for team takeover as they trail by 4. Doc goes ahead and has the inbound there. That's on me.
Dársela.
Sí,
Sí, ya está. Pero me refiero, estaba solo.
Lo sigo. Cuidado que está bloqueando el pivote, vale.
¡No! ¡Lo estás persiguiendo!
Es que ahí no sigues a nadie, bro, a nadie.
Es que no llegas al fade.
Me la podría haber dado, sí.
La tenía.
Lo tienes.
Ya está.
Vamos, tío.
Eso es empate en realidad, ¿verdad? Sí, pero si no me las das bien no lo tengo ya.
Hay faltas, vamos. Cuidado el bloqueo. ¡Ay, la buena, tío! Estaba yo el pan y del pivo.
Fija, no me hace la
Primera, hay muchas. Vamos.
Vete aquí, no.
Ok. ¿Notáis?
Dediquen roto, porfa.
No puedes sacar ahí.
Okay.
Tengo el base.
Que me la haga.
Sí, yo me olvido.
Tranqui. L1 aquí, L1.
No puedo correr mal, bro, te lo estoy diciendo, tienes...
Es que no sé qué hacéis, de verdad, es que no entiendo nada, tío.
Es que puedes correr mal, lo que pasa es que te rayes por el mío, no te rayes por el mío.
Que no. Que me rayo por si se frenó el campo.
Es que no sé, tío, de verdad que...
Ya está. No nos salgamos del partido, vamos.
No.
Voy a cortar por 45, Jesus. No. Se lo doy a Nico. Está ahí un poquito comprometido.
Bueno, vamos.
Nico, coge pivot.
Tiene
Pillo de este lado porque van a cruzarse. Tranqui, Nico.
Déjalo.
Tranqui.
Caga. Ya está,
Hostia,
vendido.
¿Abierto en serio?
No,
piña,
porque
Dios
no
mío.
puedes meter ese blanco.
Qué
está.
puta piña, chaval.
Ya está.
Vamos. Bien visto.
Cruza.
Vamos.
Sí. Si no me dejas, no sé.
Vamos. Es aquí, tío, vamos,
Que
tío.
no meta contra el
Nico, pivot.
Conmigo al base.
A ver si hacen chumen. Ayuda tú, ayuda a medio un poquito, Jesus.
Cuidado,
Yo
me
te
bloquea,
tengo.
Nada.
Eso.
Midi.
Va traspasando, bro.
Tienes que ir,
Mete esa piña que va traspasando por todos lados, bro.
Ya, es lo que hay, ya está.
No puedes meter esa
Vale,
piñas ahí,
pues ya está, bro.
Vamos.
Qué
Ya está.
bueno, Oscar.
Vamos.
Qué bueno, Oscar, tío.
va,
Va,
mete esta piña,
hace
va,
falta
vamos.
algo, tío, va.
Sí, tío, hay que mucho más una marchita.
Deja, que no está haciendo chumen ahora. Sigue dando chumen.
Pues sigo. Todo izquierda. Me rompe, tío. ¿Ves, Nico? Ya está. Vale.
¿Te has escuchado ahí al hacer?
Dime.
¿Te has escuchado ahí? Tengo
Sí,
izquierda.
y me ha roto, te lo he dicho. Eso. Va, son 2 posesiones, vamos.
Estás muy lejos, creo, ahí, Jesus.
Con el take.
Ya está, vamos.
Qué bueno, Oscar.
No, va.
4, va. Última con take, que no meta con. Última con.
Hay falta.
Dame, Nico.
Que yo sepas, que yo creo que sí.
Atento,
Dale
Nico.
aquí, igual.
Vale.
Lo sigo. Cuidado el bloqueo. Mira,
Quédate.
no me la ha dado de milagro, pero tengo el base. No, ya,
No, Riches.
No.
Te ayudo yo aquí.
A todo
Cambia.
ya está. Le da la ID con el
Cierra
ticket.
bien, por favor.
Ábrete al hacer.
Buah, qué-
32-28. Jax with a little bit of a lead. About less than a minute left to go in the second. You've got Doc with a little bit of badge there, looking to work out down low. Brings it right back to Jesus. Jesus went from a cold ring to a badge, and that's because it's a team takeover, Max.
Yep, the first or second one in this series? Second one in this series.
Second one in this series. And, you know, it's interesting. I think 6 out of the 5 team takeovers that we've had in this tournament that we all 3 of us have broadcasted, it's always been the losing team
Yeah.
that
you're
has
right.
team takeover. So that's very interesting. I don't usually see that. As it's creative, going left to right to left to right. Finds Kata, who, oh, he thought he had a jam, but that one's not going to go. Doc tries to go ahead and dot the right side. Nails that one. 2-point lead for Jax. Or excuse me, 2-point lead for Takeover. As Creative is looking to respond back with about 7 seconds left in the second. Look for Henri on the slip. Creative. Oh, he tried to get it to Henri on the slip, but I thought he had the midi there, Bucky. As it's going to be a 2-point ball game with Team Takeover having the lead.
Yeah, they're having a nice battle, and I don't know which team will give up first. And but right now, Takeover has succeeded in making a slight comeback. But watch out for Jax.
And you can tell the biggest difference that I see is the 3-point shot from Takeover that's been helping him have a 2-point lead, as Creative and company have just struggled a bit here. Look for them to turn things around as Nick tries to go out with it. Ref calls a foul, and he'll be shooting 2.
Yeah, and we've seen the shooting percentage for Jax not being that great, with like 35 or less than 40% from downtown, so they need to improve that if they want to win.
And you've got Nick, who misses a free throw. Rarely see that, but he misses one there. Makes it a 3-point ball game. Quick foul as he had a teammate trailing for Takeover. Dots the right side. Not going to go. Henri with another offensive board. Surprised he didn't go back up with it. Gets it over to Creative. Creative. Down low to Henri. Can you dot the right? He's going to get blocked from behind. Not something you see every day, as they're going to go ahead and foul, but a nice big block for Takeover.
Yeah, that was nice help from Dovalinho.
Yeah, you gotta love when those corner defenders can come down and swing and block for you. It makes your life a lot easier as a big man.
Yeah,
To
that's
rely
what
on
we
your
do
teammates.
as PFs.
Hey, and box out. We box out. Hang on now. I got a PhD in boxing out as Jesus has a man down low, gets it to him a little too late, but Nick goes up with it easy after the pump fake, and that's going to be goaltending. Can't do that, buddy.
No takeover. To take
Yeah,
over.
no. Jax isn't necessarily in trouble, but I'm sure they want to cut into the deficit here. Creative tries to bail out of that pass. Look for the reset back to Creative.
Oh,
Could have
you had
taken
it.
the shot. Yeah, everyone bailed out for the pass. He could have taken the shot if he wanted it. That three's good from the right side. Wow, what a shot. And that gets a timeout out of Jax.
I think Jax is missing too many shot timings at the moment. I think they had like 2 or 3 in a row, early and late, and it cost them a lot right now.
We'll see if they're able to clutch a 3 here. By the way, I know that's Coach Jay in the Twitch chat with those dad jokes. I know it's him. As that one's not going to go. Henry tried to get his own rebound. Nothing there. Tip pass. Can't get the steal. Going the other way is Doc, and he's going to get a quick foul as the right corner was wide open. Inbound now to Jesus. Jesus is looking for a little bit of space. Nick with the pick and roll action. Nick with the slip. Comes right back.
Whoa.
Jesus gets it over to Doc. Doc with the shot. Oh, thought it would have been goaltending, but regardless, the shot goes. And fellas, 11-point lead for TakeOver.
Yeah, maybe an additional pressure to the Jax team because this is the first time they're in position to win the series. So yeah, they had no pressure to come back, but maybe in this Game 5 series, there is a differential from experience between the two teams.
You got Creative with the 3 there. Reminds me of yesterday's Saudi Arabian team, right? No one really expected them to make it that far, but they definitely had a really nice run and gave it all they had as Doc tries to get it back to Jesus. That one's going to get tipped out of bounds. Going to stay their ball. 14 seconds on the shot clock. Down low to Nick, who's got an easy bucket. Too small, buddy. And we will announce the winner of the giveaway here momentarily as Creative looking to get his team back in the game. Down 10. Looking for a 3 here possibly. Gets it over to Kota. Kota has Henry down low, and Henry's just going to take the easy 2. Jesus is looking to work out. Gets it down low to Nick. Nick pump fakes 1, 2. Third time it finally goes, and that's another goal take. Fellas, if you're trying to block, you got to jump a little quicker. That's fundamentals. Yeah, Creative's really going to need his teammates to rally behind him if they're going to come back with this 10-point deficit here. As there's about 7 minutes of basketball left. Tries to get it to the left corner. Easy steal. I thought Henry was open for the easy 2, but nonetheless. And the foul just isn't smart at all, Max. We've seen them so many times foul when they don't have any left.
That's really a bad foul. 5th team foul, 4th to the player who did it. So yeah, that's really the worst foul that you can do.
And there's still 2 minutes left in the third quarter as well as Creative. Gets it down low to Henry. The left corner could have been dotted. Instead, he comes right back out, looking to reset it back to Kota.
Nice.
Henry. That one's going to get tipped. Whew. And that's another foul.
No. And the 4th foul to another guy now. Oh, wow. Kota and B with 4th foul each other. So, oh, no.
This game is getting out of hand for Team Jax.
Yeah.
14-point deficit. Minute 44 left to go in the third. Creative trying to find a little bit of opening space. Gets it back out to Kota. Kota with the shot. Not able to connect on that one either. That's not what you need if you're Team Jax. As Doc is looking to take advantage and pour it on here. Again, you cannot foul under any circumstance. And yes, we'll get you guys a live listen in to Jax to start things off in the fourth. As they're looking to cut down into the deficit, just making it a little bit tougher for themselves. Has Henri down low. You can take the 2 now, but eventually you'll need the 3s to rack in.
Yeah, they need some stops here because TakeOver like scored so easily in the third quarter, and if they want to create like a bit of a momentum here, they need to have a play-by-play mindset and trying to create some good defense.
Doc's going to go ahead and take that shot with Badge. Not going to go. Big rebound by Nick. Gets it over to Doc. Doc finds a way to green at that time. And just like that, the floodgates have opened in favor of TakeOver. Not sure if there's much that Creative can do, but he finds a way to knock that one down, trying
nice
all he can to get his team back in this one. About a second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Doc with playmaking. Has a slip. Milking the clock as best as he can. Still trying to find a way to get the bucket. Gets it over to Jesus. Jesus has to go and chuck something up, and that's going to be the end of the quarter as it's 56-42 in favor of TakeOver. In just a moment, we'll get you a listen into Team Jax as they trail by 14 with ball. Creative. Needs to 3 hunt now more than ever. Takes that shot. Finds a way to green it. 3 to start things off here in the fourth for Team Jax. Let's have that listen in.
Bem, pode ir. Estavas na cadeira. Boy, já te disse, nesta bump, nesta bump não subas, mano. Nesta bump não subas, mano. Estamos à par da quando for isto aqui, tipo, é mesmo para dentro da paint, entende? Se estiveres a jogar...
Não tem a ver com isso, mano. Eu vou para dentro da paint. Oh, que cara. Se ele não me dá logo, boy, eu tenho que sair da paint, não vou ficar lá.
Nada, agora.
Eu estou a receber a bola quando tenho que sair da paint, mano. Não posso fazer nada.
Mano, falem, tipo, disto, vou dentro, ou qualquer coisa para ele ter a bola contra nós, mas
Ele está-me a ver, vale a pena. Ele está a ver o jogo, mano. Não vou estar a falar para estar a ser pior, mano. Ainda por cima com o delay, eu não vou quando eu digo.
Bom shot, Vi. Vamos lá. 10. Vou esquerda, Henrique, pega a senta. Dentro já? Bem tentado. Vamos. Vamos, ganha! All the way. Vamos lá, caralho. 8 pontos, 3 minutos e meio, mano. Quantas vezes não fizemos isto, mano? Quantas vezes não fizemos isto? Vamos embora, mano.
Todos borrados. Aperta com ele. Eles querem o tempo, ali nessa merda, eles querem o tempo.
Vamos ter triângulo.
Triângulo, vai. Nada.
E à frente dele.
Não consigo, estou preso. Anda, mano, que se foda. Eles que rodem. Temos que rodar, caralho, temos que fazer alguma coisa. Foda-se. Estou aí.
Bem.
Estou lá também.
Ui, esporte para
os pontos, caralho.
Tranquilo, mano, estou direito. Foi tentado, mano. É o que é, mano. Podia ter funcionado, vamos lá.
Deixa-te já nada. Isto não. Easy points, mano. Se tivermos easy points, temos que vestir, tá, mano?
Ele vai jogar fora. É.
Time out, time out. Time out. What the fuck, man? Kopplen. Que é isto, mano? O gajo teve 5 segundos.
5 faltas.
65-50. Takeover Gaming has this one looking pretty in their favor, Max. Looks like Max got mute gang going on, but Bucky, you could talk to me for a bit. 15-point lead for Takeover, and you've got Cold Ring on the other side. So chances of coming back in this one for Jax not looking pretty.
Yeah, looking much more cold-blooded than in the last game, and
gotcha.
And, I think that we saw some major improvements from the production from Nick, and that helps a lot.
We could hear the director doesn't hate you that much. You're okay. We like you. If he's gonna mute anyone, Max, it'd be me. But I think your audio might be live here, as we've got a game that is going in favor of Takeover. Kota has a Cold Ring. Gets it down low to Henri, and obviously the twos are not going to help here at all, Bucky, as they're looking at a 14-point deficit.
It will be hard, but they fought well. I think just Jax did a great job, but like this Takeover team in this final game was too much for them.
Yeah, they had the lead at a certain point, but they just couldn't get it to go, and there's Creative getting the 2. And here's the thing. I mean, I would assume they would try to take more threes when there's about 2 minutes left, but they continue to just take the 2s, and that's been a little bit disappointing. But regardless, got to give props where props are due for Team Takeover.
Yeah, they had something at the beginning of the game, focusing on the 2s, but I think that once Takeover adapted, took some 2s too, but finding some 3s, that was just too much. But once they got the lead and come back from at the halftime, you can saw that like the Takeover team was launched, and they will get this one.
Looks like they're going to quit out of there, and it's going to be Takeover Gaming that go ahead and win this deciding game 4 to win the series and punch their ticket to the round robin. Max, are you surprised at all by the performance that we saw from Team Takeover?
I'm more surprised by the performance from Jax, to be completely honest, because I had some good knowledge about the way that Takeover were playing, but I didn't really know this Jax team, and they did a great job by putting the Takeover to a game 5 and then creating some problems to the Takeover guys. So yeah, congrats and props to Jax for their great journey.
Bucky, we've had a few teams that move on to the round robin. I'm curious who your favorites are. We obviously have Regnum that went ahead and qualified from the first time around. You have this team here that went ahead and punched their ticket as well. And of course, I believe Duke's Gaming is the one that punched their ticket as well. Do you have a favorite moving on to the next round?
I don't know. Too many qualities team. I'm not taking side again. No, to be honest, like, it's all about the adaptation, you know. On the paper, I can say there's a favorite and all, but you have to see the game running. And once we saw how Takeover was pushed to their limits, and they found some creativity to produce some new options, that's what I expect from those great teams in the final step.
And you got to love it. And of course, we did have a giveaway earlier. It's going to be Goncalo Chavez. So please go ahead and DM us on Twitter, and we'll go ahead and get you the prize there. So congratulations on winning that. By the way, I got to give a props to all the teams that have participated here this week, because you guys came on time, you showed up, and we got a tip off right at 4 o'clock here Eastern Standard Time. So on behalf of myself, Bucky, Max, everyone at UPA, thank you so much for hanging out with us. And we'll see you next week for the round robin rounds. Until then, good night.